The first Nagaland Open Fight Rapid Chess Tournament 2025 has commenced at the Don Bosco Institute for Development and Leadership Hall in Dimapur. Organized by the Nagaland Chess Association under the aegis of All India Chess Federation. Frustrated residents from around 7 to 8 villages near Dimapur gathered in protest last night to voice their anger over frequent and lengthy power outages. The Tsükhenye community came together in a vibrant display of unity and cultural pride on April 24, 2025 at Chizami local ground, celebrating the Tsükhenye festival. Nagaland Bible College Mokokchung celebrated its 44th graduation service at Discovery Hall on April 24, 2025. Nagaland Chief Minister Nltv expressed condolences for the Pahalgam terror attack victims, saying deeply anguished by the cowardly terror attack in Pahalgam. Hello viewers, you are watching Nagaland TV English Primetime. This is Shamita Singha. Here is the news in details. The first Nagaland Open Fight Rating Rapid Chess Tournament 2025 has commenced at the Don Bosco Institute for Development and Leadership Hall at Dimapur. Organized by the Nagaland Chess Association under the aegis of All India Chess Federation, with 144 players participating, the tournament has no age limits and offers a cash prize of Rs 3 lakh for the winner. The event, which started on April 24, will run for 2 days. Players are required to have a valid AICF registration to participate. We have a detailed report with reporter Musarraf Ali. Let's have a look.
This is the first ever FIDE rating tournament ever organized in Nagaland. And the first FIDE rating means it's open to every players in the country, within the country. Every player from any states in the country can participate, and here we are so happy to see that many states have sent their players, and the tournament is just about to start, and we are so happy about that.
So the tournament kiman days jawale saru players la tournament kiman is number there?
The tournament is a rapid format. So it will be conducted within 2 days. That means today and tomorrow.
Players can be kiman junj na turn up kushna sir?
The total players is 150. Right? Yeah.
Sir, mostly kundu state wa tahan ahishe participants khandu?
Yeah, the participants are mostly from Assam. Since they are very, very near to Dimapur, so many players have come from Assam. But besides them, at least 5-6 players from many other states have registered as well.
Sir, idu Nagaland wa idu first tournament organized kadu kundu association la bidore question le collaboration kan kuina Krishna na kin ga sit lobi details jana jo.
Okay, yeah, we are organizing this tournament in collaboration with the Youth Resources Department, Government of Nagaland, and then under the aegis of the All India Chess Federation. Yeah. So we are collaborating with the Youth Resources and Sports Department of Nagaland and All India Chess Federation.
Sir, winner khandu cash prize.
The Combined Technical Association of Nagaland (CTAN) and the Nagaland Net Qualified for Forum (NNQF) are continuing their 4th day of protest against the regularization of 147 contractual assistant professors and librarians in government colleges. The protesters are demanding the immediate revocation of the government order number HTE-HE 13-3-2020, Part 104 dated December 17, 2024, which allowed for the absorption of these contractual appointees. Additionally, they are calling for all assistant professors and librarian posts filled on contract after June 6, 2016 to be re-questioned to the Nagaland Public Service Commission (NPSC) for the Common Educational Services Examination. The CTAN and NNQF have also rejected the committee formed by the Cabinet on April 21, 2025 to look into the matter, deemed it a delay tactic that bypasses the core demand for fair and transparent recruitment through NPSC.
Hi, we are on the fourth day of our protest. We hold the protest for the last 2 days, giving an ultimatum to the government. However, they haven't responded. So the agitators, we have gathered here today, demanding the same reason, and I think it was on the second day, the cabinet had a meeting and they decided to form a committee and kept the order in abeyance. So the protesters, we are not satisfied with the response. So we are going to agitate until and unless the order is revoked. So that's it. See, forming of committee and keeping it in abeyance, we just feel like the government is just buying time. They have really absorbed the contractual employees, and then I don't think they should take so much of time to revoke also, because they know that it was clearly done through corruption. I don't know how they have discussed or what measures they have taken, but just absorbing the contractual teachers, knowing the fact that they were appointed through illegal means. So I think they should not take time to revoke the order as well. And see, look at the agitators. We are agitating for 4 days, and with sun, rain, even lightning and thunder, we are protesting here. So I think the government should also take this matter seriously, and instead of coming up with so many reasons, that don't satisfy the protesters. So I think they should come up with a very rigid reply to the protester before things get escalated, and before before it becomes a very unwanted situation. See, dissolving the committee, I don't know, but see, they have to just revoke the order. That's our demand. Our demand is very simple. It's revocation of orders, and they have kept the order in abeyance, and they are asking us to wait for 8 weeks, 6 to 8 weeks, which is very long, and we just feel like they are just buying time. And the government, they are sort of.
Frustrated residents from around 7 to 8 villages near Dimapur gathered in protest last night due to voice their anger over frequent and lengthy power outages. The demonstration took place between 10:30 p.m. and 11 p.m., with the crowd marching to the subdivision control room. Villagers claimed that they had repeatedly tried to contact local power officials, including the SDO and JEE, but alleged that the officers were unavailable, further fueling their frustration. Police intervened to manage the situation, urging both the residents and power department representatives to remain calm and work towards a peaceful resolution. This recent incident highlights the ongoing struggles with power supply in the region, which has been plagued by erratic power cuts and outages for some time. We have a detailed report with reporter Musarraf Ali. Let's have a look.
So sir, apni itia ido power supply dide thaka do apni han ki hogine kile itia manuhan nai ne jama hogina ase to ibar koi dibo.
Thank you so much. Nagaland TV na. Ambagan ito ko pya bana de. Holibe achi dimbra lai thane. Kile hane amagan public phabana ko hawa haya siguna hane. Holibe amagan sob ke uthi je. Tadi nagar jambra tek power dia se ko je. Aro ami istuke phone korisi de itu laga nearby Eden hospital na istu number do ami naam do save karna hai bole bitala number do 8837084942 ase tai nai bo gose tai pothani iman nokorai be gose ami ke itu kone youth kambi mati je youth kambi sob chai jai se itu kone tima bode lai tale aibe naibe aro preplan bra lai nai bode inga hawa dije inga ekta environment dele itu bi thek ase aro na ami goleman thaka do tadi control room still ikta wisakta je it is kote amagan tadi phone kore takan do not disable koi aro amagan tadi jaile manu ikta bin na thake to amagan public ki koribo aro still ami ki koise phone bra are mila kem bana dem de amagan fail hoise koise to public ta kon asi to ito kani ito koiso ami to le
তো আপনি এখন কোয়া দিয়া এসডিও কি ফোন করা তো তাই না হেবো কইছে না কিনকা আছে কোয়া
tai an do we koise pole be media ha bra hai
The Tsükhenye community came together in a vibrant display of unity and cultural pride on April 24, 2025 at Chizami local ground, celebrating the Tsükhenye festival. Organized by the Tsükhenye Public Organization and hosted by the Kuza Tere Public Organization, the day-long festival was held in collaboration with the Department of Tourism, Government of Nagaland under the theme Strength in Unity. The event featured traditional Morang display and stall in exhibition, folk songs and dance performance and cultural preservation. Chief host KG Tsükhenye emphasized the importance of Tsükhenye in preserving tribal identity and fostering community bonds. The celebration concluded with traditional competition and the Tsükhenye feast, where hundreds gathered to share in a communal meal, showcasing the Tsükhenye spirit of togetherness.
Hello, I'm Kelo Lasu, the convener of Tsükhenye Festival. Hello, amila nam Kelo Lasu. Ami tu Tsükhenye Festival la convener kuri ase. Itu Tsükhenye Festival ko tu itu par aman Khujatere means itu Kheja speaking 9 villages which falls under eastern part of Kheja. In short, we call it KTPO. Under KTPO, we have 9 villages. There is 2 from Manipur, and including this Matikro, they falls under Meluri. And now amanso milagina aji Tsükhenye festival to celebrate kuri ase. Kintu itu bar Tsükhenye ose gule itu Tsükhenye tu duita language ase dialect. One is Chukri, they celebrate Tsükhenye, and we Kheja, we celebrate Tsükhenye. So itu bar aman significant to alop bustibra alop lag ase. Kunba tu yikhene koi, kunba yikhene, kunba lekhene. But commonly aman 9 busti tu milagine itu bar Tsükhenye ekilo host kuri ase. Tsükhenye la nam de. Kunba busti tu eki ase, busti kunba alop alag labi thake ase. Kintu our tradition commonly as our way of practice to alop be alak ho jai. Kunba busti to 2 days, kuna busti to 3 days, and one of the village they celebrate 4 days. 4 days Tsükhenye negase. Aru Tsükhenye ko do significant to commonly Tsükhenye inamati, lebi in different ways. Kunba to kiko to Tsükhenye to after millet cultivation na millet itu seedling kan dalia pejire itu celebrate kure aru for other villages itu aman all practices kan pura charegena itu aman paddy plantation shuru hobo karne itu celebrate kure.
Through the festival ne apni han itu cultural and traditional roots to kinaka follow kri.
Itu cultural practitioner to forefathers kan itu celebrate kuri ahita kise itu koinis na agere koinis na.
Viewers will be taking a short break now. Welcome back, viewers. Nagaland Bible College, Mukokchung celebrated its 44th graduation service at Discovery Hall on April 24, 2025. A total of 21 students graduated in various degree programs, including 8 Master of Divinity, 1 Master of Ministry, 4 Bachelor of Theology, and 5 Bachelor of Ministry, and 3 Certificate in Intercultural Studies. Dr. Santila Au, Principal of Nagaland Bible College, conferred the degrees and administered the commissioning. Several academic awards were presented, including the Academic Excellence Award for Master of Divinity and Bachelor of Theology, which went to Ms. Rong Chen Nung La and Mr. Thuang Tia Tha Tang, respectively. Other awards winners included Mr. Nuho Kumar, who received the Practical Ministry Award and presented the valedictory speech on behalf of the graduates. Nagaland Chief Minister Neiphiu Rio expressed condolences for the Pahalgam terror attack victims, saying, "Deeply anguished by the cowardly terror attack in Pahalgam, my thoughts and prayers are with the victims and their families in the hour of grief. Nagaland stands in resolute solidarity with the nation. Such heinous acts will never break our collective spirit." To enhance Aadhaar enrollment among children aged 0 to 5, Nagaland Commissioner K.S. Anden Konyak handed over 24 fingerprint scanner and smartphones to the Department of Economics and Statistics on April 23, 2025. At the Kohima event, Konyak stressed that the need for early registration and regular updates. A special campaign will be launched in Wokha, Parent, and PEC to improve law coverage. The initiative aims to ensure access to identity services and government benefits for all. The Kohima Village Students' Union has released its findings on the Don Bosco Higher Secondary School assault case. After conducting a thorough investigation, according to the KVSU, the incident on February 20, 2025 was a consensual and organized fight between the alleged victim and the accused. With mutually agreed upon rules and referees, the investigation, which included interviews with 19 eyewitnesses, found no evidence to support claims of bullying, ambush, or coercion. Despite the alleged victim's family filing an FIR and the matter now being under police investigation, the KVSU's findings suggest that the incident was not a one-sided assault. The KVSU has urged everyone to approach the matter with sensitivity and refrain from spreading unverified information. The All Nagaland College Students' Union expressed strong dismay over the State Cabinet's decision on April 21, 2025 to put on hold the absorption of 147 assistant professors and librarians. Despite related appeals, including the one dated April 19, ANCSU stated that the government ignored concerns affecting students and institutions. The union demanded that the issue not disrupt the upcoming undergraduate event semester exams May 5 to 29 or delay results. ANCSU warned that failure to act swiftly would lead to democratic agitation, aligning with the NSF's ultimatum issued on April 21. The government of NSC and GPRN has declared a state of emergency over all Naga and inhabited areas due to abnormal situations and threats. As per resolution passed on April 23, 2025, all Naga Army personnel on sick or casual leave are directed to report to their unit commanders immediately. Unit commands across Naga inhabited are instructed to be on high alert, and regional authorities are advised to remain vigilant. This order takes immediate effect until further notice, as outlined under Article 21, Clause G of the Yezabo. The declaration underscores the gravity of the situation and the government's proactive action to ensure stability and security. The District Disaster Management Authority (DDMA) Chumukdima will hold its quarterly meeting and monsoon preparedness session at 11 a.m. on May 22, 2025 at the DC's office conference hall. All DDMA members or invitees are requested to attend. Concerned departments have been asked to come prepared with their monsoon action plans. The National Commission for Protection of Child Rights celebrated Pariksha Parv 7.0 with a district-level orientation and sensitization program in Suneboto. Nagaland organized the District Education Office at Government Higher Secondary School. The event aimed to equip parents with stress management techniques for children. Kenneth Jakha, Assistant District Education Officer, highlighted that parents and teachers play a crucial role in helping children cope with stress caused by tension, worry, and pressure. He emphasized the importance of open communication, regular feedback, healthy habits, and celebrating small achievements. The program also encouraged parents to consider government schools despite having well-qualified teachers. Many parents opt for private institutions. Ramduna, District Education Officer, noted that the lack of students in government schools is a bigger issue than the perceived lack of teachers. A total of 155 parents attended the interactive session.
Analytic show feedback. Yeah, don't like, yeah, should like, beautiful, but not show. I go, if basic, so from Upuzena, after to go, avoid excessive pressure. And you know, Toyama Satu, Shirama Satu, get it. You only pass Kurbalay. You only people Kurbalay. In your way, I'm not. Don't pressure like I don't know. Master of you, we still CERC Act 2005. The sensitization cum orientation program is based on exam stress among the children. So, as our CEO said, this topic is new for us, and he told me to say.
The block-level National Panchayati Raj Day was held at the Town Hall, Tsükhenye, on April 24, 2025, with representatives from 26 villages participating. ESA Mathung Nulie highlighted the vital role of village functionaries in governance, sustainable resource use, health and scheme implementation. District officials from PHED, ICDS, health and green initiatives also shared insights. The event was chaired by BDO Selin Thol, with a vote of thanks by the VDB Association President. The Nagaland state team is participating in the 7th National Master Games 2025 held in Dharamshala, Himachal Pradesh from April 20 to 26, 2025, led by Roko Angami, OSD Government of Nagaland and football coach alongside Yambemo Hamsoy, General Secretary of Nagaland Master Games Association. The team will complete football under two age categories, 40 plus and 50 plus. The 40-plus team, managed by Longshithang Peton and coached by Namshingpa Sangtam, will face off against Haryana, Assam A, Kerala and Assam B in Pool A. Arunachal Pradesh CM visited Tajang village to honor late Corporal Taj Hailyang, martyred in a terrorist attack in Jal case. Pahalgam. Hailyang was praised for his bravery in saving civilians during the attack. The CM announced a support package for his family, including a government job for one member, Rs 50 lakh assistance and a memorial in his village. Hailyang, who joined the IAF in 2017, is hailed as a symbol of courage across India. Viewers will be back after a short break. Welcome back, viewers. The Estimates Committee of Meghalaya and Jharkhand met in Shillong on April 23 to share governance practices and enhance interstate cooperation. Meghalaya Chairman Mayalborn CM emphasized the tribal heritage shared by both states. Jharkhand leader Hemlal Murmu, on a study tour of the northeast, praised Meghalaya's natural beauty, highlighting Cherrapunji and Asia's cleanest village. A recent terror attack in Pahalgam, Jammu and Kashmir has sparked widespread condemnation, with many calling for strict actions against Pakistani terrorists. In response to the attack, an Aloka Yatra was organized in Agartala city by the Tripura Tourism Department to promote peace and pray for the souls of the tourists killed. The incident has been described as unfortunate and commendable, with demands from immediate action against the perpetrators. Home Minister Amit Shah has paid his respects to the victims. Defense Minister Rajnath Singh has vowed that India will take stern actions against cross-border terrorism, stating that if terrorists flee to Pakistan, India will enter Pakistan to eliminate them. The government is preparing to take strict steps against the terrorists involved in the Pahalgam attack and their masters, ensuring that future generations remember the consequences. In a significant development ahead of the Tripura Tribal Area Autonomous District Village Council elections, 108 Bengali voters from 16 families have joined the Tirpamatha party in Raima Valley, Dhalai District, Tripura. This joining ceremony took place at a meeting organized by the Raima Valley Tirpamatha party in the Sadar area of Gandachara subdivision. Key party leaders including Hiranmoy Tripura, Sub-Zonal Chairman Harris Debarma and Joy Kumar Das were present to welcome the new members. These voters has previously been associated with different political parties and have now chosen to join the Tirampatha party led by Maharaja Pradyot Kishore Manikya Debarman. This influx of new members come at a time when the party is facing internal challenges, with some members breaking away to form the Tipralanda State Party, which aims to fight for the constitutional rights of indigenous people. A storm of strong condemnation is sweeping across Tripura following the brutal killing of tourists by terrorists in Pahalgam, Jammu and Kashmir. Tripura Chief Minister Dr. Manik Saha, along with cabinet members, former Chief Minister Manik Sarkar, Leader of Opposition Jitendra Chaudhary and BJP President Rajiv Bhattacharjee have all risen above party lines to condemn the incident. They expressed condolences to the bereaved families of the deceased and unanimously demanded the arrest and punishment of the terrorists involved. This display of unity highlights the state's solidarity with the nations in condemning such heinous acts.
कल कश्मीर में जो हादसा हुई है, अभी तक मीडिया से जो सूचना मिल रहा है, लगभग 30 ये आदमी का जान चली गई है और भी बहुत सारी वोंडेड है। तो पहले मैं इस घटना का बहुत कड़ी निंदा कर रहा हूं और उसका साथ साथ कश्मीर का जनता का पास और हिंदुस्तान
All India United Democratic Front AIUDF MLA Aminul Islam from Dhing constituency in Assam has indeed been arrested by the Assam police. But the reason for the arrest mentioned in available reports doesn't specify the Pahalgam terror attack comments. However, in the past, Islam was arrested on April 7, 2020 for allegedly making communal remarks about quarantine centers during the COVID-19 pandemic. He claimed the centers were worse than detention centers and suggested a conspiracy to target Muslims. The police registered a case against him under Section 120B, 124A, 153A and 295A of the IPC for spreading disaffection amongst communities and promoting enmity.
পুলওয়ামা যেদিনা বোমা বিস্ফোৰিত হৈছিল আৰু 6 বছৰ আগতে পুলৱামাত যিদিনা 300 কেজি RDXৰ বিস্ফোৰণত প্ৰায় 42 জন ভাৰতৰ CRPF জোৱান নিহত হৈছিল সেইদিনাই মই কৈছিলোঁ যে ইয়াত চৰকাৰৰ ষড়যন্ত্ৰ আছে আৰু ভাৰতবৰ্ষত এটা সাম্প্ৰদায়িক মেৰু বিভাজন কৰি 2019 লোকসভা নিৰ্বাচনত জয়লাভ কৰিবলৈ কেন্দ্ৰীয় চৰকাৰৰ ষড়যন্ত্ৰত পুলৱামা বিস্ফোৰণ হৈছে আৰু সেইদিনাই মই কৈছিলোঁ আৰু নিৰপেক্ষ তদন্ত বিচাৰিছিলোঁ কিন্তু দেখা গ'ল যে এই 6 বছৰত কেন্দ্ৰীয় চৰকাৰে পুলৱামাত হত্যাকাণ্ডৰ তেওঁলোকে তদন্ত নকৰিলে কেনেকৈ 300 কেজি RDX লৈ কাৰখন CRPFৰ কনভয়ত সোমাল
Basista police seized 80 bags of subsidized urea being illegally transported from Barpeta to Meghalaya. Acting on a tip-off, they intercepted a truck near Lalmati carrying the fertilizers under the PM scheme without documents. Driver Sulaman Mia, age 33, was arrested and confessed to past smuggling. The consignment was hidden under potatoes and a black tarpaulin. A Myanmar woman and her son were arrested in Lungle for illegal stay and possession of heroin worth the ₹63 lakh. The duo had no valid documents. Arrest made in a joint Assam Rifles and Mizoram police operation. Manipur police also arrested 3 insurgent group members in Imphal East on April 23. Linked to KCP, Pre-Pak and KYKL, weapons cache and a vehicle were seized during the operations. The Assam police have been intensifying their efforts to combat drug trafficking in the state. Recently, a major drug bust in Kachar district led to the seizure of a significant quantity of yaba tablets. Although the exact amount and value mentioned in recent reports don't match the specifics provided, however, given the context, it's clear that Assam police have been successful in intercepting substantial drug consignments in the past. For instance, in March, 98,000 yaba tablets worth ₹30 crore were seized, and in December, 1.20 lakh yaba tablets are valued at ₹36 crore were confiscated. These operations highlight the state's commitment to tackling the drug menace, with investigations ongoing to dismantle larger trafficking networks. In Tripura's Birchandra Manu village, Nayan Saha allowed his wife to marry her lover after learning about their relationship. Villagers claim the woman faced mental and physical abuse from Saha and his mother. In a unique act, Saha arranged the marriage at a local Kali temple, personally handing over his wife to her new partner. The couple accepted the marriage happily, and Saha stated he had no objection. A trekker from Kadamtala Ranidunga, Sandeep Roy, has gone missing along the Goicha La Trail in West Sikkim, prompting an extensive search operation in the high-altitude region. He was last seen on April 21 near Thangshan, a key stop on his route. Roy was part of an 8-member group and was reportedly trailing behind when he disappeared. The terrain, known for its steep paths and unpredictable weather, has made the search particularly challenging. Rescue operation involving local authorities, police and residents from nearby villages are underway. Teams are scouring the area, but progress have slowed due to rough conditions and limited visibility. Officials have urged trekkers to exercise extra caution and maintain communication, especially in isolated stretches of the trail. Lalchingpuya, one of Mizoram's legendary non-Ghanaian twins, passed away at 91. He and his twin brother Firdailova, born in 1934, were celebrated as India's oldest living twins. Lala retired from All India Radio, while Pira was a lifelong educator. Manipur marked Khongjom Day to honor heroes of the 1891 Anglo-Manipuri War. Governor Ajay Kumar Bhalla and officials paid floral tributes to the Khongjom War Memorial in Trubal. Ceremonies included the wreath laying, gun salute and homage to Pawana Brajabashi, followed by Trapan at the Khongjom River. The Department of Fisheries, Government of Arunachal Pradesh, in collaboration with the Indian Army, successfully conducted a river ranching program and free fish seed distribution at the government trout farm in Mechuka, Shiyomi district. The initiative involved releasing 6,000 rainbow trout fingerlings into the river at Lamang, near the India-China border, aiming to enhance fisheries resources, support local fish farmers and promote sustainable fisheries management. The program was attended by key officials including Joyshil Taba, Director of Fisheries, and Indian Army personnel who welcomed the initiative for its potential to support both local population and troops stationed in remote areas. The Department of Fisheries planned to continue similar program across border district to empower local communities and boost fishery-based livelihoods, ensuring food security and strengthening community ties. BJP leaders and workers held a protest outside the Pakistan High Commission in Delhi, raising slogans and holding placards with anti-Pakistan messages over the Pahalgam terror attack that killed 26 people, mostly tourists. The protesters demanded decisive action against Pakistan, accusing it of supporting terror activities in India. BJP leader Harsh Vardhan expressed confidence in the government's response under PM Modi's leadership, suggesting that India would take significant revenge for attack. The protest follows a cabinet committee on security meeting chaired by PM Modi, where it was decided to take sweeping act against Pakistan. Over 500 people, including BJP members and social organizations like the Anti-Terror Action Forum, participated in the protest, calling for an end to cross-border terrorism.
विनाश काले विपरीत बुद्धि आप लोगों को मैं अभी तक तो जो छोटी मोटी सर्जिकल स्ट्राइक के आधार पर शहीद किए उससे हो गया था उनका इंतजाम अब की बार लगता है कि दुनिया ने उनकी बुद्धि जो है को बिल्कुल बर्दाश्त नहीं करेंगे इतनी विपरीत हुई है को नहीं और को भी हम जो उनके तो उस दुनिया के जनरल ने
Tripura Chief Minister Dr. Manik Shah strongly condemned the terrorist attack in Pahalgam, Jammu and Kashmir, that killed innocent tourists. He believes the attack was an attempt to disrupt the peace and socio-economic development in the region, which has been progressing under the leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Union Home Minister Amit Shah. Dr. Saha stated that the abolition of Article 370 and 35A has led to an influx of tourists in Jammu and Kashmir, which terrorists are unable to accept, prompting them to carry out such attacks. He assured that India will take strict actions against the terrorists and their sponsors. Dr. Saha's condemnation emphasizes the need for a befitting response to such cowardly acts, echoing Prime Minister Modi's warning that those involved will face punishment beyond their imagination.
देखिए हमारे माननीय प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी और माननीय होम मिनिस्टर श्री अमित शाह जी जिस तरह ये जैन के में जम्मू एंड कश्मीर में जिस तरह शांति का वातावरण ये वहाँ पर कायम किया है उसको देख के ये टेररिस्ट वाले ये बारबारिक अटैक उन्होंने किया उन्होंने सोचा 370 और 35A जब विलुप्त किया उसके बाद से बहुत टूरिस्ट जा रहे थे.
Following the Pahalgam terror attack, India suspended the SAARC visa exemption scheme, ordering Pakistani nationals under the scheme to leave within 48 hours. Several Pakistani citizens, including Mansoor and Mustafa, returned via the Attari-Wagah border, expressed disappointment over the abrupt decision despite condemning the attack. The move was approved in a CCS meeting chaired by PM Modi.
कहाँ से आए आप?
कराची.
तो कितने दिन के लिए आए थे आप?
हम आए थे 20 दिन के लिए आए थे, 20-25 दिन के लिए आए थे।
घूमने आए थे?
घूमने नहीं, यहाँ अजीज हैं हमारे दिल्ली के अंदर, उनकी कंडोलेंस के लिए आए थे।
तो अब जिस तरह से हालात बने हैं, वापस जाना पड़ रहा है, क्या
जी हाँ।
क्या फील कर रहे हैं आप?
ऐसा होना नहीं चाहिए था, बस हम तो यही कहेंगे, बस और क्या।
भारत के द्वारा जो वापस भेजने का फैसला किया गया, उसको किस तरह से देखते हैं आप?
वो ऐसा नहीं करना चाहिए था, बस हम तो ये कहेंगे।
The Ministry of External Affairs has launched a new portal, https conference.epochcleargovernment.in, to streamline political clearances for foreign nationals attending event in India. The fully online platform supports the digital media mission and aims to reduce processing times. Institutions have been urged to use and promote the portal. The Indian Navy's newest indigenous guided missile destroyer INS Surat successfully executed a precision strike on a sea skimming target, showcasing enhanced naval defense capabilities. The milestone highlights India's growing strength in indigenous warship design and reaffirms its commitment to Atmanirbhar Bharat and maritime security. Pakistan has issued a notification to conduct a surface-to-surface missile test within its exclusive economic zone of the Karachi coast on April 24-25. The test has prompted Indian agencies to closely monitor the situation. A no-fly zone has been declared, and mariners have been warned to avoid the designated area during the test period. This development comes and heightened tensions between India and Pakistan following the Pahalgam terror attack, which claimed 26 lives and was claimed by Pakistan-based terror outfit Lashkar-e-Taiba's proxy. The Resistance Front TRF, in response to the attack, India announced measures to give a strong message to Pakistan for its support of cross-border terrorism, including holding the Indus Waters Treaty of 1960 in abeyance and closing the integrated checkpost at Atari. The U.S. Department of State has issued a do-not travel advisory for Jammu and Kashmir due to the high risk of terrorist attack and violent civil unrest in the Union Territory. This warning comes after a recent terror attack in Pahalgam killed 26 people, mostly tourists, in one of the deadliest incidents in the valley since Pulwama strike in 2019. The advisory specifically advises against traveling to areas near the line of control between India and Pakistan, as well as popular tourist spots like Srinagar, Gulmarg and Pahalgam due to sporadic violence. However, visits to the eastern Ladakh region and its capital Leh and exempt from this warning. Additionally, US citizens are cautioned to avoid areas within 10 kilometers of India-Pakistan border due to the potential for armed conflict. China launched 3 astronauts aboard Shenzhou 20 at 5:17 p.m. on Thursday from the Jiuquan Satellite Launch Center. The mission aims to replace the current crew aboard the Tiangong Space Station. The crew includes Chen Dong, Chen Zhongrui, and Wang Jie. The launch was broadcasted live on CGTN. This is all for Nltv English Primetime. For more news and updates, keep watching Nltv